How's it going, guys? It's Gavin here from Deep Blue Tutorials. Welcome to your 11th WordPress tutorial. In this tutorial we're going to be adding a thumbnail to our posts. And this is a fairly simple thing to do in WordPress, but I think it makes a huge difference. I much prefer to see an image beside a post instead of just plain text. So we're going to start off straight away. We're going to go to our text editor and we're going to open up our functions.php file. And under this, where we have written add theme support menus, we're going to write add theme support, and we're going to write post thumbnails. And that's all we have to add in there. And all that'll do is, like what we did with the menus, it'll add the support for it'll basically tell WordPress that this theme supports post thumbnails, and it'll allow the user to add a post thumbnail in the back end. But when the user adds that, we have to actually allow a place to put that thumbnail. This is sounding very confusing, but we have to assign space for where that thumbnail will show. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into our index.php file, where we actually have our loop, and under this, under where we have assigned the time of the post and the date of the post, and under where we have the heading of the post, and above where we have the actual content of the post, we're just going to put the following code. Open our PHP brackets, and in here we're just going to say if has post thumbnail, and then inside the if statement we write the post thumbnail, and we're going to pass the parameter thumbnail into that function there. And these are another more specific WordPress functions, and all that does there is it queries WordPress and it says if this post that we are actually currently on has a thumbnail, display the post's thumbnail. And the parameter we're passing in is just the size of it. And that can be set to thumbnail, it can be set to large, it can be set to small, and those sizes will be set in the WordPress backend. And I think thumbnail defaults at 150 by 150 pixels, and that's just what the size of the image will be. So I'm going to save that, and now we're going to go to our WordPress backend, and I'm going to go to posts, and I'm going to go to all posts, and I'm just going to edit one of the posts we have at the moment. So our first post. And if we go down here, we should see featured image down here at the bottom, and that means that when we said add theme support post thumbnails, that's worked. So now we're just going to click on set featured image, and in here we're going to select our image. So you can drop the file there, drag and drop the file there, you can just select it. I'm going to select it. I just have a stock image of the new Nokia phone here on my desktop, and all I'm going to do here is keep it at full size. It doesn't make a difference because it's just going to show as a thumbnail, 150 by 150 pixels. And I'm going to press use as featured image, and I'm going to save all changes and exit out of that, and then I'm going to press update. And now if we go back to our site and we go into our blog, there you go. Our 150 pixels by 150 pixel thumbnail that we've set is shown at the top there. And now, obviously, to make this site look a bit nicer, that should be either stretching across the whole way or else it should be floating to the left here. And we'll do that in our next update of the style.css file, because there's no point in doing it here. I just wanted to teach you how to actually set the post thumbnail. And you can set that whatever you like. You can set it to a large one, you can set it to a small one, you can set it to a customized one, customized dimensions. Either way, but it is a nice thing to add into your blog, and especially when you're adding in posts and stuff. But even on pages, it still looks nice. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you learned a bit today. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.